Good morning. We are going to talk about Global Finance Journal, how corporate governance affects productivity in civil law business environments, evidence from Latin America.
Corporate governance is a central objective in emerging markets because of its importance as is a fundamental to the development and growth of private sector for the economy. The average company in the world has a high concentration of ownership. In most cases, is involved in the operation of the company. Countries offer less protection to investors. Companies pay less in dividends, and the level of development is usually. Some Latin American countries have introduced changes in laws to improve general corporate practice and, in particular, to protect investors. In this case, corporate governance affects a corporation's financial performance, value, capital structures, and dividends. To understand the most important aspect in this analysis, it is important to first analyze the relationship between companies' productivity and its performance. Second, the characteristic of governance at the country level, and finally, the degree of easy of doing a business.
Okay, in this moment, I'm talking about a hypothesis. Hypothesis 1. Nonlinear relationship between power size and field productivity. It's about the board independence improve the value of the board specialty in privately held companies. Hypothesis 2. The higher the proportion of board independence, the more productive the firm. It's about if the CEO sets the agenda and wields more power than other employees, director oversight may be compromised and fair performance may suffer. Hypothesis 3. CEO duality implies lower firm productivity. It's about the relationship between institutional ownerships and financial performance postulates a positive relationship between institutional ownerships and firm productivity. Hypothesis 4. Higher levels of institutional ownerships increase a firm's productivity. It's about the government intervention and high entrepreneurship. Countries' government affect firm productivity. Hypothesis 5. A friendly business environment increases firm productivity. It's about the difference between men and women indicate a change in decision making. So we are going to talk you the following case in Colombia.
It is a Colombian restaurant chain created in 1980 in the city of Bogota. Currently, crepes and waffles has close to 180 restaurants and more than 130 is cream parlors in Colombia. The co-founder Beatriz Fernandez highlights the importance of human value within her company to achieve success. An idea on which a leadership style based on sensitivity, art, music, and poetry has been built. And she also found support empowerment in the other women of crafts who today make up a large part of the workforce of the company with 92% of 6,000 people without forgetting that 72% correspond to mothers who are heads of household. Her visions of female leadership and work is employment. Woman is having business also, and this is a tip of emotional leadership with artistical approach. Taking into account the gender data portal on the Global Gender Gap report of the World Economic Forum, analyzing the case regarding the reading how corporate governance affects productivity in civil law business environments, any significant change in the variables that represent of new national policies of cultural transformations that significantly reduce the constraint on women's economic and social opportunities.
Okay, now I'm going to talk about the crepes and waffle decisions to work only with women has had several positive effects on the company. The first decision of its effects is the women empowerment. By working exclusively with women, crepes and waffles has provided unique opportunity for women to lead and develop skills in a business environment. This has allowed women to feel more empowered and confident in themselves. The second is the greater diversity of talk by having in all-female team. Crepes and Waffles has allowed for greater diversity on talk and perspectives. This has led to the creation and innovate ideas and creative solutions to problems. The third is the work-life balance. By exclusively employing women, crepes and waffles have fostered a work culture that values work-life balance. It has led to higher job satisfaction and a talent turnover rate. And the fourth is social responsibility. Crepes and Waffles' decision to work exclusively with women has also a positive impact on the society. The company has been seen as a role model in terms of gender equality and has helped promote social inclusion and equal opportunities for women. And we have the last one. Overall, working exclusively with women has been a very positive decision for